Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a writ petition which has been filed by the assessee Narinder Kumar Shah versus Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax and others case, and which has been decided by Honorable Bombay High Court, and the matter has been reported in 465 ITR at page number 385, and the date of the order is 10th October 2023. In the present case, the issue is this, that if the show cause notice under section 148A clause B and consequent notice under section 148 is issued to the assessee on incorrect facts and without asking or calling assessee to provide any justification on any transaction in question, and the assessing officer even does not verify the basic information from his income tax portal, so what should be the fate of these type of notices and action taken by the assessing authorities? In the present case, the assessment year is 1920. The assessee has already filed his income tax return, has paid all the taxes, and even the order under section 143 subsection 1 was issued to the assessee. But the show cause notice under section 148A clause B was issued to the assessee, primarily making the allegation that the assessee has not filed his return of income, and that is why the salary and purchase of securities had not been declared as income into the income tax return. The assessee submitted his copy of income tax return, the proof of the taxes paid, in response to the notice under section 148A clause B, but without considering that submissions of the assessee, the learned assessing officer, with the prior approval of the supervisory authority, issued the notice under section 148 to the assessee. The crux of the theory is that in the present case, the income tax return of the assessee was available on the income tax portal. The assessing officer, even without verifying that the allegation which the assessing officer is making is not factually correct, and if he have verified even this basic thing from the income tax portal that the assessee has filed the return of income, and even his approving authorities, which are bound to ensure that the extant instructions, guidelines, circulars and SOP of the revenue are followed by the assessing officer, has given the approval for issue of the notice under section 148 in a very mechanical manner. So the whole process of issue of notice under section 148A clause B and then proceeding with section 148 notice seems to be a ritual, and with a predetermined mindset that whatever the information is with the assessing officer or whatever the submissions the assessee is giving to the assessing officer, they have just made up their mind that they have to issue the notice. The court said that in the present case, the assessing officer has not followed the guidelines dated 1st August 2022, according to which the assessing officer is bound to verify or inquire following information that was received in accordance with risk management strategy. The court said that if the assessing officer have verified the portal, then he has seen that the assessee has filed the return of income and has shown his salary income into his return of income. The court said that section 148A clause B, section 148A clause A empowers the assessing officer to make the inquiry with the approval of the approving authority if he deems fit, meaning thereby that he is not bound to make that inquiry, but at least he has to verify the information on the basis of which he has to issue the notice under section 148A clause B and consequently notice under section 148. So in the present case, the notice has been issued to the assessee on incorrect facts without verifying the information. So it deserved to be quashed. The Bombay High Court quashed the proceedings under Section 148. At the end of this lecture, I am once again repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Narendra Kumar Shah versus Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax and others, and this case has been reported in 465 ITR at page number 385, and the matter has been decided by Honorable Bombay High Court. The date of the judgment is 10th October 2023.